Good morning everyone. Today I'm back at LEGOLAND Windsor to try our Minifigure Speedway, a pair of duelling Zierer family coasters. I've been wanting to do this for a while actually. I didn't get to do opening today because I was busy doing something else, but yeah, this should be a lot of fun. I've heard a lot of good things about the ride experience and not so good things about the general area, but I'll wait till I get there in person to see it first. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's got a unique setting on the hillside, so it's a bit higher than your normal family coaster, so I'm hoping the view's pretty good. And yeah, heard some good things, so let's go into the park. So here we are at the entrance to Minifigure Speedway. I quite like this outside entrance. It's a shame that it's not a 3D entrance sign like a lot of parks are doing these days, but I'm guessing it's cheaper to do this. Yeah, looks pretty good. Nice information sign. I do like it when they're themed and it's not just a bog standard one. Very interesting. I'm not so sure on this metal paneling. I mean, the colour looks good, but it does look very cheap. Some nice little signs here. This looks pretty good too, actually. It's just not. It looks too cheap. Are they cheap out on it? Merlin, it's just. Look, there's a concrete wall that's painted blue. And there's a little cattle pattern. I'm not a massive fan of that. I'm not so sure about these flags. They're the sort of thing you'd have at a party, wouldn't they? They look like that sort of thing you hang out in your garden and have all the food on the table, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I like the colours, don't get me wrong, but they do advertise the red track is obviously red, and there's a lot of orange around. So what's going on there with the colour choice? Red and blue track, but orange theming is around as well. So what's going on? Oh look, there's some sort of batching area. So yeah, Minifigure Speedway. I did the red track first. You saw a glimpse of the queue line. I couldn't really get the camera out for a bit because there was a lot of people around me and they wanted to get the queue through. So yeah, I was on the, I think it was Allstars side, which is the red side, even though it's orange theming for that one. Yeah, I'm a bit perplexed with that idea, but yeah, anyway, you start off with the lift hill at the back. There's 4 tracks and the 2 in the middle are the ones you start off when you go from the start up. You lift it to the top, let go. There's a little bunny hop, little hop before you get into the first drop and then the first turn, which is surprisingly forceful for a family coaster, which I really like actually. Catch people off guard, especially kids or families with their kids. Yeah, that's good. Then you've got a couple more turns that are equally forceful. In fact, they're probably more forceful. Obviously not great because that's a bit too much for a family, but yeah, it's just right forceful for a thrill seeker, let alone a little kid running the first coaster. So yeah, that's really good. And then you go up the track that's on the outside of the 2 tracks in the middle, and then there's a little holding brake. Then you're released and you do everything backwards. And I would say it's actually more intense going backwards, but overall that's actually really good. And I really enjoy it for a family coaster. It's a good middle ground from the real family coasters, like the duplicate one here at LEGOLAND, and say it's something more intense. So yeah, fantastic. I might go and try and do the Legends side, but I think they're giving you a side to do it. I don't think you can pick, so I might go and ask to see if I could do the Legends side. But it'll probably be a bit similar. It's mirrored, isn't it? So yeah, I want to try it anyway. So it's like show you a bit more around the ride area, maybe. Yeah, this fencing as well. Looks like your bog standard fencing for a queue line. It's just been painted orange and blue. I still can't get over why it's orange. And the actual track side is red for the All-Stars section. Maybe it's to contrast it, maybe. So it's not all one colour, but I don't get it. I do like the music though, that's quite cool, it's quite happy vibes. Yeah, pretty cool actually. I do like these. That popcorn one, quite cool.
I don't remember this one. Legoland, right, that's it. Look, oh no, look how sick this is. Look at it, eh? Mum, look at this going down, look how fast it goes down. Now we'll go on there.
Our amazing race team, either Team Legends or Team Allstars. Don't worry about racing form, as your team will be led by one of our minifigure captains.
I'm not so sure about the landscaping around here. I did see pictures of this online in the last 2 weeks since it's opening. Not a massive fan of that. It looks unfinished. I mean, lots of it looks really good, but then you see bits like that and you think that they rushed to open it. They could have fixed that really, shouldn't they? Come on, Legoland.
Leading Team Allstars is Green Dragon Costume Girl. Okay teams, you now have your captains. Are you ready to go head to head at the Minifigure Speedway? This is going to be an awesome race. Race control are doing final checks. Keep an eye on the lights, and when they go green, it's time to hit the track.
See this exit light kind of platform bit that leads from the station. It's another thing I'm not really a fan of because it's got a bit of grey in there too. Well, all these different colour clashes. I get Lego is all about all the colours and the bricks and stuff, but the grey doesn't really fit there on the railing. I'm not a massive fan of that. Yeah, this landscaping's alright. This is probably here before, I can't remember, but yeah. There's Roxy. I can't remember what. You hear her speaking over the tannoy. I don't actually know. She's the leader, isn't she, of the Speedway? It's a giant 30-foot figure that is. It's amazing. I do like that. I remember seeing that first on social media. That was amazing. It's a bit difficult to follow this one as well. You know where it's going on this one, but. Which one do you fit on? Red or blue? Although I do think the track should be orange really to fit with the colours right on the queue line. Now they're obviously still finishing it off because they've got all this fencing up. Well, at least I hope it are for that reason, because if that's permanent, I'm not a massive fan of that because it does look temporary at first glance. At least it's got nice colours though. But yeah, I showed you in the queue line that that bit of unfinished landscaping. That's not the opening bit. You notice it even more when you're at the top of the lift up there, the tile lift. It's not good. You can see all around the footers and stuff behind here, where I'm showing you now. It's not great. Very unfinished in some spots. It does give me the idea that they did rush it a little bit. The ride's really good. Really enjoyed it. They've got the little shop here, little hut. The other side of that hut is the window for the merch. I'm hoping that's not the only merch in there. I can't really get you a close up of the merch. It seems like very basic stuff. I do like these little figures here for the checkered flag. That's pretty cool. Nice pepper and a hot dog.
Oh gosh.
There are some nice touches. It's just a shame, like I said at the start of this small vlog, that the fencing, look at the fencing, it looks pretty basic, and the metal paneling. Yeah, I've tried to reiterate that I'm not a massive fan of that. It's a shame because you got these blood boards here like that are attached to it. They're pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but it seems like the concrete's just been painted. Just slab it on there, just let it go, keep it like that. It needs to be something else from me. They got some nice planting there, but I'm not sure what that really does to the ride, the whole experience. And there's great fencing again, and there's a bit more of a close-up than just a minute ago. Yeah, I don't know what the grade does. Maybe it's a safety thing. Can't they colour it as something else? Because if you did remove that, yeah, it's quite a big gap. You can imagine kids falling through that if they're not careful. But yeah, I can't really get very good pictures of the ride. Rocky does look fantastic. Like I said, that netting is in the way. For obvious reasons, because the track goes around here. Yeah, I'm going to try and go get some more shots, but it's quite hard actually. There's a lot of stuff in the way. Where the trains go through. It's quite intense on both sides, because you've got turns on both sides for both tracks. And that the one I just did is Allstars. Not Allstars, the Legends side. You can see the blue track there. It actually goes closer to the building, but that's the only real difference between the others each side. They're both basically mirrored, apart from that little difference. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good layout for a family coaster. It's a shame they didn't go with the coma, but there must be a reason. Maybe cost. Maybe the parking want to invest a lot more. Yeah, here it comes again. So you can't get good shots from here because everything's in the way. And this is where it's really intense, right here. Now imagine doing that backwards. For a family coaster, that's primarily for the parents and the little ones, well, for the parents to take the little ones on, it's quite intense. This is a good view from near the Duplo Dino coaster. You can just about see the trains are about to be released. There we go. It's quite difficult to follow. There we are. Should come through the billboard any second. Yeah, quite intense doing that forwards, let alone back. You've got to do that backwards as well. Yeah, you see Roxy in the middle there. So prominent in the area. I think this is actually the best view of it from down here by Duplo coaster. So yeah, you see it in a second that he's going to do it backwards, and this is where it gets really intense. Yeah, it's like a little holding brake at the top there. It's a very small holding brake. It releases you. Ready? Here it comes. Right there, just as you exit that turn. And then right here too. Very intense. Around that corner and you're back into the station. Very short ride by Zierer, but it's for family, so yeah, it's understandable. So, a summary then for Minifigure Speedway. We start with the actual entrance. The entrance sign is pretty nice, it looks pretty good. It's orangey and blue theme. It's not a 3D sign, which is a disappointment. I'm taking as part of the budget and Merlin can't really accommodate for that. They must be quite expensive for 3D signs, because I've seen quite a lot of rides now do these really elaborate 3D signs. And yeah, it's a shame about that, but it looks nice. I like the colour scheme out the outside. There's a nice themed instruction board and guidelines and stuff. That's good. But then you get through the entrance and you've got those box standard railings that they're only painted. And you've got metal paneling through the queue. And the concrete's even painted blue. There's nothing going on with the concrete wall. I'm not a massive fan of that. Then you got like those signs and like boards periodically down the queue. Then you get to a bit of cab, and this is where they separate you for Legends and Allstars. So if you want to pick one side, you'll have to tell them, because otherwise they'll just send you down whatever they need to put you down. But I did it in order. I did the Allstars first, which is the red side. Even though it's confusing, I think it should be orange, but hey ho. I did that first. Up the reverse lift. Actually, before that, talk about the station. You go under like some metal cage to the station, and then they only let one train at a time. Once you're on the train, on the station, that they'll start the road to start, then they'll release it from like the holding point, the next train, because the actual loading areas, there's not enough room for two or more trains worth in there. So yeah, they do that. Get on the train, they release you. You go back up the lift hill backwards, like you would have the coma version, and then slightly hold, release downwards. It's like a little bunny hop sort of thing at the outside the station before you do the drop and turn. You do a right turn on the red side, on the red track side, and it's quite intense. Then you do a couple more turns, and then you're up the outside track. There's two outside tracks from the ones that you reverse up backwards. You do that, a nice little holding brake again, and it's quite high actually up the hill. And then you release backwards, and then you do. This is when it's really intense. It's when you're going backwards. For a family coaster, a family with their kids, it's really intense for those people. It's not too intense for me, but you feel it, and it's much better. It's much more fun going backwards. And it's not too long of a ride, but yeah, it's really good, solid family coaster Minifigure Speedway. I think they're equal really in terms of riding experience, both sides. It's just a shame about the landscaping is around the ride. I just showed you a bit as I walked through the queue. I couldn't get a shot of around the footers of the ride because there's like railings and like things stopping you from sitting. You can see around the footings of like the footers, sorry. It's not good. There's a lot of unfinished area around there, a lot of landscaping to be done. It's just here, it's a shame because it's a very solid addition to this park. I like the ride experiences and I like the theme they do have. It's just a shame about the landscaping. So yeah, Minifigure Speedway is a very solid attraction here at LEGOLAND Windsor and a very, very good addition. So yeah, great, Minifigure Speedway. That was a really good experience there, Minifigure Speedway. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.